We're going to start with alternate nostril breathing. A comfortable sitting position. You may need to sit on a pillow or blankets to be comfortable. Take your right thumb and close off your right nostril. Exhale left. Inhale left. Ring finger closes off your left nostril. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Move at your own tempo. You want to make your breath as long as possible. So if you exhale for 5 counts, then inhale for 5 counts. You can even hold the breath at the top, close off both for 5 counts, and then exhale again. You want it as long as you can. So if you can make it to 7 seconds, great. 8, 9, but make them equal. If you make it to 8, exhale, then inhale 8. If you're holding the breath at the top, make sure that you don't go into anxiety. So you just hold it until it's uncomfortable and then let it go. As you inhale, use the 3-part breath, inhaling from the belly. Get the belly to get big like a balloon, and then the ribs go wide, and then the collarbones rise. That'll be a complete breath for you. And then as you exhale, make sure the belly tightens and the navel pulls in towards the spine so you can expel out every drop of carbon dioxide poison before you begin your next inhale. On your inhale, make sure you fill every crevice of the lungs. Shoulders are soft. If you tilt your head forward about 30 degrees, it is helpful. and then release. Scoot back, put your legs out. Bring your right foot into your thigh or your calf, or you can turn the sole of the foot up. It has to go up to keep the knee on the correct angle, and bring it up to the crease of your hip. Inhale, arms overhead, reach up. Long spine, lean forward. Reach your opposite hand to foot. So right hand, left foot. Left arm reaches around and grabs your leg or your clothes, whatever you can reach. Drop your head. Lean into this bottom shoulder. And find the 3-part breath again, Ujjayi. The Ujjayi just means you can hear that raspy sound at the back of your throat. If you're having trouble with it, just do a ha, like you're fogging up a mirror, and then close your lips, and that's the sound. Bring your attention to your rib cage and watch as your ribs flare out at the bottom, widen in the middle, and rise at the top. Watch as your back broadens with each inhale. And then watch as it all collapses with the exhale. Get fascinated with your breath. Now you're going to lean to your right and bring your big toe down towards the floor. Try to control it. Let your hip let go. And you're going to come back up. Lean into it a little deeper. You may not be holding your foot. Maybe you're holding your calf. Or you can wrap a belt around your foot and hold it. Ujjayi breathing, make it in. Slowly come up, other foot. Foot to the calf, the thigh, or flip it up to the top. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, outer edge of the foot or shin. Drop your head, let the neck go. Wrap your right arm around. Ujjayi breathing. Drag your mind out of the past and the future and bring your mind and attention right here into what you're doing right now. Watch the ribs. That'll keep your mind preoccupied. Make your breaths longer. And then lean to the left. Big toe touches. Then come back up and go a little deeper. Release, come up, reverse plank. Bring your feet together. Lift your hips, bend your elbows. scrape your chin along your Adam's apple, and then let the head go back if your neck tolerates that. Lift your heart a little higher. Ujjayi. If this is too much for you, you can always bend the knees. Slowly lower down. For a pigeon, you're going to bring your right shin along the edge of your mat so that it's parallel to the edge of the mat. You're sitting on your right hip. The left leg, it doesn't matter what it does. It just goes behind you. Knee is probably bent. And then you're going to fold over the leg. And I want you to keep the hips solid. Elbows, walk the elbows out. Don't prop yourself up. Double fist it and rest your head on your fists, or just one fist. Over time, this back leg will go a little straighter. Ujjayi, follow your breath. Watch your ribs widen. Belly gets big on the inhale. Breathe deeply into your back to broaden it. And as you exhale, the rib cage collapses. The belly pulls in towards the spine. Draw the navel in. Feel your waistline get smaller, smaller, smaller as you exhale. Rising up, opposite elbow to foot. So right elbow to the left arch. And if you don't reach that, the hand is fine. Do anything you want with the hands. I like this position. Drop your head. Three-part Ujjayi breath. Let your head go even more. And rise up and switch. So left elbow to the thigh or the knee. And on this one, I like to hook my hand under my shoulder. Drop your head. Now it's hard to find space on this one in the lungs, but work on it. Breathe into the easy parts first, the parts of the lungs that will expand, probably the top part of the rib cage here. And then breathe into the lower part of the rib cage, try to get it to expand. And on your exhale, draw the belly in, and then that helps you rotate just another millimeter more. Head lets go. Release and come up. We're going to switch sides. Left shin is parallel to the edge of the mat. I am sitting on my left hip, and the right leg just straightens as much as your body allows today, and then fold. Elbows must come out from under you. Otherwise, they'll stop you from sinking. You can put a pillow here or a block here, and you can put the arms out. Ujjayi. The mind is mesmerized by the movement of the ribs, by the lungs filling, by the belly moving. Rising opposite elbow to arch. However you want to hold the hands is fine. I make a fist and put my right hand on top. But do drop your head. Let it just sag. Ujjayi. You should hear your breath throughout this practice. Know that you're alive. You are here on this planet. I'm going to switch slides. Go slowly. Honor your back. Opposite elbow to knee. Anything you want with the arms. Drop your head. Got my hand in my armpit. This is a little twistier. Really draw the belly in on the exhale. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Cinch up the waistline. That'll rotate you more. And then inhale, let it get big. Spread your toes so you're not gripping. You might be able to get the back knee a little bit straighter. Sink a little more. And then slowly come out. On your knees, lower down. Small push-up, elbows tight, elbows graze the rib cage. Hands out in front of the shoulders, elbows in. Then lift your elbows. Belly up, pubic bone down. Shoulder blades sliding down the back. Toes, fingers wide. Open your heart. Pull your hands towards your feet. Make sure you have equal contraction on both sides of your back. And slowly lower down. Hands under shoulders. Push up to the knees. Sit back. Bring your leg out to the side. Right leg out for the gate. Hand comes down the leg somewhere. Bring your hand to your shoulder. Shoot the arm overhead. Spread your toes. Know that they are alive and active and you're aware of them. Look to your shoulder like there's a fly on your shoulder. Drop your head and bring your hand down. Reach your left hand away from you. Be at the front edge of your sitting bones. And then slowly come up. You can assist your head up. Switch. Arm reaches out. Hand at the shoulder. Shoot it overhead. Look at the shoulder. Spread your toes. close the front low ribs together. Belly in. You have to do a 2-part breath here. The abs have to be working. Can't let them go. So breathe into your side ribs and then at your back and then your collarbones. Hand goes down. Head goes down. Front edge of the sitting bones. 2-part Ujjayi. Slowly come up, support your head onto your back. Right knee over left. And then drop your knees to the right. The left knee touches the ground. Just keep rolling until you get the knee on the ground. It must be there. Left arm up, and then open it up. Lengthen the back of your neck. Float this left arm. Float it up overhead to a Y shape, to a T shape. To intensify it, you straighten the elbow. More intense, bend the wrist back. More intensity, spread your fingers. Find the place that's right for you. And then play around with the different areas. You can even bend the elbow and bring it down by your side. Still Ujjayi. 3-part. Using your abs, lift your knees and switch. And drop. Left knee on top, drop left. Right knee is grounded to the floor. Right arm up, drop it open. Float it. Lengthen the back of your neck. Ujjayi 3-part. Spread your toes just to know that they're there. Lift your knees. Lengthen out your legs. Savasana. Let your feet flop open. Bring your feet to the corners of your mat. Drop your jaw. Release around your eyes and around your mouth. Cheeks let go. Throat softens. Shoulders release. Down the arms to the fingertips. Throat softens. Chest opens. Belly softens. Glutes spread. Thighs let go. Kneecaps float. Calves soften and the feet surrender. Palms are gathering light and filtering it up to the heart. Gather all your thoughts about the past, everything yesterday, last year, last 10 years. Set it on a cloud, let it float away. Gather up the future, everything you're going to do today, tomorrow, next week. All your future thoughts, set them on a cloud, let them float away. We'll come back later if you need them. Affirm the past does not exist. The future does not exist. Only this moment in time is real, so be here. Be present. The fastest way into the moment is to follow your breath. Feel the hardness of the floor, the temperature of the room, any distant noises. And then withdraw from the senses. Pratyahara, inner awareness. Follow your breath inside yourself. Natural breathing. wiggling your fingers and toes. Take a big inhale, reach above your head and stretch. Exhale, roll to your right side in a fetal position, resting. Slowly push up to a seated position that you're comfortable in. You may need to be sitting on a pillow. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Choose 3 blessings in your life and give thanks. As you exhale, lower your ego mind below your compassionate heart in reverence. Inhale as you rise.